Okay, I'm back for now, fellow dragons. Doesn't seem like he's going to respond right. So a few hours ago I just poked my roommate through the phone by saying boop. And that's fine. Figured he was busy. His response is, yes, hello, this be the Krusty Krab. And my response, because I had just started recording this, was, crab isn't spelled with a K, you crab. Oh wait, you won't get that reference. This is what I get for trying to follow up a SpongeBob reference with an In Stars and Time reference. Accidentally sends a random link that I had already sent him like a week or two ago to a video that I found very funny. I also sent it to my best friend. I still don't know if she found that funny either, but I found it funny. It's just a dude that gave his Twitch chat way too much power. Let's see if we can go through there. Anyway, my response immediately after sending the link was, oh crab, I didn't mean to send the link from a while back again. Puts picture of Bonnie being happy. That is what I meant to send. Yes. So, yeah. Yeah, that is, where things went. Okay, well now what? Oh, I know what to do first. So, you have a fan. I do? You nod and point at the stylish woman's house. I don't know whose house it is. A stylish lady? You describe the stylish lady as best you can. I'm sorry to tell you this, but stylish ladies aren't very rare in folk art. I see a lot of people during classes. I'm not smart enough to remember everyone I see. Well, maybe eventually you'll find a way to jog your memory. I think this is Book Guy's house. No. Maybe this one? Yes. Oh no. I know how it ends. What? No, that's a lie. I think you're lying to me right now. You explain the contents of issue 87 as best you can. What? Lord Justvander's just a guy? That's an ending better than my wildest dreams! He was just a guy. He was just a guy! He saved so many people, made the world a better place, and everyone thought it was because of who he was, of his past, but he was just a guy. Uh-oh, tears are coming out. Before you can try to figure out how to respond, they've already taken out a lovely handkerchief and blown their nose into it. Thank you. I'm so glad to know this before. Here, take this. First issue. The first issue in your pocket for Odile to equip later. Now, can you please leave? I need to lay in a bed and think about this ending. Okay. Okay, well now I have to... stylish lady again. Oh shit, I ran through her. Big hat, impossibly warm cloak. He must be one of the people traveling with Mirabelle. She's pretty well known around here. Darn. Oh well. Hey, there's a boat. Okay, we're gonna ask this. What? Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. Welcome back, Stardust. Give me a second to finish chewing on my cookie. Power of love didn't cut it, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping this could be it somehow, too. But at least you found out more about your party, didn't you? You had fun, didn't you? What is it all good for if they'll all forget about it in the next loop? Yeah, but... For once, Loop seems to be at a loss for words. In the meantime, though, how can I help you this wonderful new Loop? Sure, what do you want to talk about? My turn, actually, my turn. I have a question. So. How's your touch exposure therapy going? My what? In the gardening room. You've been practicing to touch your party in that annoyingly cramped room, right? How does Loop know about this? It's going well. I'm so happy for you. Touching people is so weird, right? At least you have all the time in the world to get used to it, especially since they don't remember what you did if you loop, right? Removes all the yucky, ew vulnerability of it all. I've got questions. The sadness are different. I've never noticed. They don't always appear at the floor where they should be, right? What? Oh, some of the crest-holding ones shuffled around, I guess. That's fun. This didn't happen before I beat the king. They did not. Is it because you beat the king? Is it related? No theories? None. But hey, variety is the spice of life, isn't it? Questions. So what now? Find more about the loops. About the loops. Refreshers, sure. I'm repeating what you already know, but you're stuck in a time loop. You're repeating the same 2-ish days from when you wake up in Dormont to seemingly when you talk to the head housemaiden. When you get to the head housemaiden or when you die, you immediately loop back. You're not completely helpless though, since you can more or less control when and where you loop back. And just the fact that you loop back means you have some kind of control over time, just like the king. The king and his power comes from something called timecraft. So we can assume that's what you're using as well. The power to craft time. It's been hypothesized to exist, but was never proven up until the king appeared. Timecraft is supposed to ask for immense amounts of power. It was believed that crafting time to pause time even for a single second would kill the user immediately, so how did the king get this power? How did you? You also found out that what happened with the head housemaiden wasn't a one-off. Every time you talk to her, she seems to be repeating the exact same thing until you loop again. She says something is broken, failing, rotten. What now? So you found out more about timecraft, and the head housemaiden just repeated everything when you saw her. What else could you do to find out more about the loops? Maybe you could talk to someone whose name is Loop, huh? So, got any theories about the loops I'm trapped in? Why would I? Oh. Your name is literally Loop? Oh, stars above. It is. But just because I call myself Loop doesn't mean I know anything. I'm just bad at names. But I'll see what I can do. What's your question? Do you know anything that could help? Such a broad question, Stardust. As I've told you before, I know as much as you do right now. How can that be? What do you mean? Aren't you here to help me? Why don't you know about the loops you're supposed to help me with? Don't you tee-hee me. Aw. I still don't have a good answer for you, Stardust. Isn't it already nice that you have me to talk to about those loops? You could be alone, stuck with only your tiny brain for company, with no one to talk to. Okay. Well, why don't we summarize what we know about those loops? We might find something out. You sigh and nod. Nothing better do, you suppose. So, currently stuck in, yeah. Unless I die first or touch a tear. Yes. Maybe the loop considers getting frozen in time by those tears a sort of death. But why aren't you looping back? Why aren't you looping back when you get frozen in battle? Huh? Is it because I thought the tears worked differently than an actual time freeze skill? Is that so? Well, you're the one getting frozen, so you know. So you loop if something keeps you from advancing in some way. I wonder if other things would count as keeping you from advancing. Like what? Like, what if we cut off your legs? Would you immediately loop back? You can't advance if you have no legs, right? I'd rather not test that one. Aw, but understandable. But it is interesting, though. What makes the loop actually loop? You feel like you can remember a few times when time loops back on its own, even if it was just for a few minutes. Maybe. Does the loop consider talking to the head housemaid something that keeps you from advancing somehow? Oh, maybe, but what would advancing even mean? Towards what goal? Is there something that happens when to the head housemaid that makes a certain goal impossible to accomplish? I should find out. All of this might be the work of timecraft, a power that should be impossible to use. But you and the king are somehow able to manipulate it. But am I manipulating timecraft if I can't control it? But you can, can't you? You can more or less control where you come back. Except when you talk to the head housemaid, it seems, which brings you back to the start no matter what. But just being able to look back in time and avoid death might count as being able to use timecraft. But if timecraft is supposed to be dangerous to even use, how did I get that power? And how can you break the loop for good? Yes, those are big questions, aren't they? I do wonder about the limitations of your powers still. What makes you actually loop? Somehow I feel like finding out about that would be useful. Stardust, we've been talking for a while, so maybe not right now, but would you have some time? Will you hang out with me for a bit? Huh? Hang out? I have a theory I'd like to test, and we haven't spent any time together, Stardust. I'm lonely. I want to have a long conversation with someone, anyone. I want to hang out. Again, it doesn't have to be right now. Our little hangout time might last a while. Maybe even longer than the rest of the day. I'm sure you have plans for this loop, so I can wait until you have time, okay? Theory Loop would like to test about the loops. It might be useful. You should talk to Loop and hang out with them when you have time then. Yay! I'll be waiting, Stardust. In the meantime, how can I help you in this wonderful loop? We can hang out now. Oh! Or theory hangout, yes. But we can't actually hang out right now. It'd be pretty useless. So how about you come back here early tomorrow after you're done acting things out at the clock tower? Wait. Do you want me to sneak out? And spend a loop with me, yes. But you always go to the house after the clock tower. If you're not here, what will everyone do? Will everyone think, does it matter what they think? They'll forget it all in your next loop after all. It matters. So you won't do it? You won't come hang out with little old me? They're not completely forgetting. They're noticing that stuff's off. No, I won't. You don't want everyone to go to the house without you. So, you won't come, huh? I'd really like you to spend a loop with me, Stardust. Doesn't matter if it's right now or in a dozen, 100 loops. You'll have to spend time with me eventually. Just let me know when you want to. It's important. You glare at Loop. Gonna try something different. Wow, you're here again. You don't really have to go through this whole thing again. You can just zone through it and skip completely if you like. You'll even still get their cool skill. But if you do, the skill will be a tiny bit less useful. Your choice. Zone out. No. Shit. I'm not going to completely skip. We've seen this before, but your heart's still. You don't have to remember to yell. Be more careful, Bonnie. I shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. I did not know. I can teach you, but don't go on ahead on your own. There we go. You don't know what to think about the fact that they talk about you behind your back. What else do they talk about? I don't mind being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it. You're not used to it? Oh, maybe because you're not ready for it when it happens. That's how it is with Nell. Follow the script, no? Sister. Yep. You can't help but laugh. I caught you by surprise again. You'll get used to it, right? Sure. Huh? Okay, I'll remember that. So, then... I'm going to touch you now. Pokes you in the stomach. You jump more because of the pain. Guess so. Okay, let's go. Let's fight one more. Fell over, didn't you? Because you were in danger, Bonnie defeated that sadness on their own, so... You trip on nothing. That was a little early. You hope Bonnie didn't notice. You look at Bonnie. Friend! Sadness noticed you. No, not this time. Breathe in and out. Receive 150 experience. Friend, are you okay? Really? You promise? Nod. Okay. Bonnie? No, I didn't mean... Promise you're okay? You nod. Okay. Sorry, I got scared. It just reminded me of before, that's all. Follow the script. You remember now, but you have to follow the script. Let's see if something changes since Sifrin is a little less problem with touch now. Nothing happened, Bonnie. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. That's a webcomic. That's... no. That is a later problem. Bonnie runs into your side, then hugs you tightly. You hug them back. This is what I was hoping for. That is so much better. See, you do know how to hug. Yeah, looks like I do, yeah. That's awkward. Kid learned a billion blows technique again. Okay, back to normal. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now. You nod. We're doing this again. Crap. I didn't mean to do that. Well, fuck. If I was gonna do that for any of them, it would have been no deal. Speaking of which, I guess we're doing that. This time I definitely am doing it on purpose. Because you know the quest choice part. So now here's where problems are. Oh yeah, I didn't talk to the change god. Hey, change god. Huh? This is not working. You don't feel like going to the change god statue is actually doing anything. Are you doing? Maybe you're not putting enough into it, so instead maybe you should look at the statues, looking at each of them carefully. This one. Tap the one you like most on its head and breathe. Breathe in. And out. Crouching down, you whisper to the statue and ask, super strong, super strong, super strong. You want you and your family members to be protected to survive. It's what you want. You actually feel a little stronger. You pinch yourself. It barely hurts. Yeah, that was new. You know, at the statue and turn back. Okay. Hi again, Sif. What's up? Okay, I'm gonna try talking to Luke first and seeing if I can finish things around town first, or if it's gonna immediately. Hi, Stardust. I feel like I see you pretty often. Are you sure you don't have anything better to do? If I was in your place, which I'm not, I'd spend my time in the house forever getting stronger and stronger. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful loop? We can hang out now. Will you come hang out with me now? It'll mean leaving our room behind, but alright. Neat. Don't worry, Stardust. I'll see you soon then. You nod. Shit. You spend the rest of the night with everyone. Early in the morning, while everyone's still asleep, you quietly slip away to the favorite tree. Yeah, I was afraid of that. But you can't see Loop anywhere. Up there, Stardust, up there. Up there? Did Loop go back to their home or something? You look up. Loop is waiting for you at the top of the tree. I'm here. Come join me, Stardust. How? Oh, come on, just climb the tree. I know you can do it. You sigh and climb the tree. Ah. Isn't it pretty, Stardust? We're so high up. You are. You can see the house from there. Everyone will be inside the house soon. You try not to think about it. Thank you for coming to today's Loop Hangout. If you hang out with me, it'll take some time and, well, you know how this goes. I sure do. I haven't actually prepared anything to actually talk about. So, tell me about yourself, Stardust. Really? I'd rather not. Huh? Why not? Don't you already know me? Just feels like it. You know too much about me. You knew my name. You know how I think. You knew before we even met, didn't you? Kind of. Kind of? Do I know you? Oh? No, you don't know me. Don't worry, your memory isn't failing you. This time. When we met under the favor tree, that was the very first time we've ever seen each other. Is that so? So then, is that why you're helping me? Because you know me? Oh, not really. But I decided to help you. You were not a factor in the slightest. You are now, I suppose, but does that mean you actually believe me when I say I'm here to help? You don't think I'm lying and I'm actually the one trapping you here or whatever? You really believe that I'm here to help you? I don't know. Yes, that's it, I knew it. You don't believe me at all. I don't mind, Stardust. I wouldn't believe myself either if I was in your place. But it's fine. Whether you believe me or not, I'm here to help you. So you can escape this loop. So you believe it's possible? For me to escape? Of course. Why would I be here otherwise? I'm trapped with you, after all. I want to escape just as much as you do. I know how it feels, you know. To be stuck somewhere, with no hope of escape. Forced to relive the exact same events over and over. Taking any deviation as a sign that things are finally going to change. That everything will be okay. And finding yourself trapped still. Look at me, talking and talking. Don't pay attention to me. I'm doing fine. Loop laughs sadly and looks at the house in the distance. Tell me about yourself, Loop. I'd rather not, says he. Loop winks and blows you a kiss. Despite yourself, you laugh. You hear Loop laugh softly as well. Say, Stardust, that reminds me. I can't believe your first death was being crushed by the very first trap. How embarrassing. Hey. You and Loop animatedly talk about the different things you've done during your loops. It's nice to be able to talk about them with someone. You talk and talk until the sun is risen high above you in the sky. Ah, it'll happen soon now. What will? The theory crafting part of our hangout session, of course. You open your mouth to ask, and then... You heard a horrible sound. Your head. You saw something? I'm glad you decided to spend some time with me, Stardust. Sorry it's going to end with this. What? I thought maybe it wouldn't happen, but... See that light in the distance? It's from the king's floor. I see it every time you get far enough to fight him. His first attack. The king's first attack? How long have you been talking to Loop? Who was the king attacking? Who is he? The king doesn't attack or do anything until you get to him. He would only attack if someone... I can feel it every time. Whenever he does, it makes you see something, doesn't it? Something awful? Something so terrible it's enough to bring anyone close enough to their knees. Stars, I wonder who he attacked. You can't even hear Loop speak. Your friends. They were against the king just now. You know how to survive his first attack. You found out, but... You hear someone cry out. You look at Loop. Loop is just looking at you, not saying anything. There's no pity in their gaze, no sadness. Just some slight impatience, like, did you figure it out yet? Did you figure out what made the king attack just now? There's only one answer, Stardust. Just figure it out already so we can move on. Who was the king fighting? Who did the king just kill? Did you figure it out yet? Did you? You start screaming. It's because you weren't there. They died because you weren't there. They're gone because you weren't there. You clutch your head, your hair, your stomach because you weren't there. Because of you, they're gone. They're gone. Because of you. Because of you. Because of you. Because of you. You stumble and fall to your knees. You breathe harshly in and out. It's not working. You can't take a full breath. You can't. You hit the ground with your fist. Why? Loop does not answer. Did you know this would happen? Which part? You looping back or your party dying? I had a suspicion about the former. I was certain about the latter. You! Loop is staring right at you. They don't even care that you drew out your dagger. Somehow this calms you down. If I tell you to breathe, will you? You? You breathe slowly, in and out. What was that for? For funsies, of course. You take a step forward. And because I was curious to know how the loops work, aren't you? How the loops work? How could what just happened teach you anything about the loops? Think, Stardust. Why did you loop back just now? Huh? Because the king won, isn't it? Why would the king winning make you loop? You don't immediately loop back the second you and your party lose, do you? Don't you? I kinda do, though. No, Stardust. You loop when you die. No, it takes a bit. You loop when you die, Stardust. The fact that the king wins is irrelevant. But you didn't die just now, did you? So why did you loop? But it's the same with the head housemaid. You don't die when you talk to her, so what makes you loop? You loop when the head housemaid talks to you, and you looped just now. Why? Don't you think this would be important to figure out? Loop's right. There have been other times when you looped back without dying too, but what could the reason be? Other times? I don't remember those. I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to spend time with you. We never got the opportunity to really talk after all, but yes, I figured this would happen. I won't say I'm sorry, so you can stop waiting for it. You don't answer. Well, it looks like that's all you can find out about the loops for now. But you can still find out more about the king, can't you? I'll be ready to help you out next loop, but for now, I think we both need some time. Come back next loop, Stardust. You just walk away. So I looped back to this exact point, so does that mean... Okay, we'll find out, because if... Yeah, if we loop back... Okay, so I'm still gonna get to spend time with Isabel. Cool. Okay. Hey, good stuff, what's up? Just helping everyone out. Two things. 3 things, technically. I'll talk to this guy first. Shit. Shit, didn't mean to... Okay, well... I didn't mean to pick this one, that's fine. I'm gonna go in your house, man. I need the long thingy thing. I need the friendship doodles. Okay, now I'm ready. We're not. We're gonna sorta zone out, but we're not gonna fully zone out. Field again. You must spend time looking for a spot to see the stars. Your throat tightens. So what you need me to do? So he'll change into a knock. More like a jerd. Sounds better, doesn't it? Yes, it does. But they both sound bad, Issa. You can be a smart jock. You don't understand why he'd ever think you'd feel ashamed of knowing him. Doesn't he know that you wouldn't be who you are without him? Issa. Yeah, Sif? The shame thing. Not even a little bit. You're gonna make me blush, Sif. And well, you know I feel the same way, right? Okay, good, I did unpause the recording. You're like maybe the coolest person I know. And I've already seen this. There's this. Are you doing the right thing? Repeating this day, repeating this moment, making sure they're happy, making sure they like you? Who are you doing this for? Friend, you okay? You want more snacks? You smile. Yes, please. Eat as much as you want. You ate and laughed into the stars. Tomorrow, once again, you'll go into the house and fight the king. But today... You're doing this for them. Yes, you're sure of it. You want them to be happy. And now you know how to make them happy forever. It's the least you can do, right? It's what they deserve, isn't it? They didn't ask to be here. So you have to make sure everything is perfect. Oh. Nope. That stupid sadness again. Just attack. So annoying. You have enough of all these stupid sadness standing in your blinding way. Here, always getting in your way, always slowing you down. Why won't they all die? Not dead yet? You strike again. Not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead. There we go. I got it. You just scared them. Ooh, that was not the right choice. Sadness, huh? The house must be crawling with them. Okay, everyone, let's, don't get overwhelmed now. Come on. You've seen tons of those already. Don't worry, Belle. We could take care of it, no problem. Okay, but here again? Stay silent and skip. Sorry. I'll be okay. Let's just go, everyone. You managed to beat the king earlier. Feel stronger. 68. Don't kill it in one strike, or they'll notice your attack log. Breathe in and out. Siffrin, you jump and laugh awkwardly. Take the lead, take the lead, take the lead. They're all counting on you. Don't scare them by acting weird. Got memory of sadness. When equipped, sadnesses will flee from you. Good. I'm not gonna do that yet. Actually. Alright, you try to open the door before his bow runs into it. Oh, the door's locked. I was just about to run into it, haha. You know, the door is still locked. The symbol of a keyhole is a circle inside a circle inside a circle. Circle key, pick it up. That's more webcomics. Grumble, grumble. Shit. I did not mean to ask this. Sif, did something happen? What? What do you mean? Did you drink a special tonic or something? You seem, well, so graceful, right? I knew I wasn't imagining it. You're walking in a cool way. Like a dancer or something. You usually feel like a tiny fang fox, but now you feel more like a panther now. And the way you defeated the last few sadness we've seen, that was impressive. Whoa. It's time to get serious, you know? It's time to get serious. I will show the king my true power. I will show them all. And then, no one will make fun of me again for being barely taller than a preteen. I'm the same height as you, Mira. Oh. Mirabelle looks at your heeled shoes. Then at her flat boots. Is that so? Ha! Youch. Yeah, Belle. Hit where it hurts. Ouch. Are you really moving differently, though? Faster? More silently? Come to think of it, your family members do feel slower to you now. Clumsier? How long have you been in there compared to them? Shit. What? Okay, well. Alright, these. Okay. So which one's it gonna be this time? And can I one-shot it? Paper again. Let's take another turn. Eventually they're gonna suddenly comment on sadness fleeing. Yep, star-crossed, that's what we got. Ugh, you hit your hip into the counter and bite your lip really hard. You hit the counter back. Oh! Bad counter. Let's beat it up. His bum body kicked the counter too. You feel better. You know, I'd usually be worried about this, but Sif doesn't seem worried. You smile at Isabel. Touch it? Yeah. You dreamt about someone crying into nothing. Whose voice was it? It didn't see us. Well, we've got the initiative as well. What skills does everyone have? Okay. 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 It's so funny that now they have to figure out how to avoid me. passing through, take a deep breath and... Whoa! Don't poke my side, Sif. I'm ticklish. Oh, that's wonderful information to have. You feel lightheaded. Okay. Okay. What's everyone's skills? Cool. Crud, this isn't the room I need to be in. And this time we'll save it. Shit, I did just go here. Okay, there's nothing I need to do. Get the clay stress ball. Got something back on by skipping forward. Oopsie. A minute. Yeah, I didn't. Something I didn't pick up. Can't do anything here. I missed a room somewhere. There we go. Bonnie hasn't taken the book this time. What? I know I'm very strong and cool, aren't I? I am. I really am. You smile. Okay. Well. Yep. Yeah, I clearly missed several things on floor 1. Because I tried to loop forward the moment I could. But there was information I needed. There's nothing. Need this craft of water. What the fuck was that? I got an achievement called... Did you see that? Well, okay. This is the room I need to go to. Some papers. There seem to be various news articles about the king. You never looked at them closely before, have you? You take a step forward. Oh! So many articles about the king. His conquest was slow enough that the Vogardian press had time to write about him. I remember that. But there's no one to write them now. You all start reading the articles. This article is about his slow march to Dormont's house. This one is about him probably being from another country than Vogard. Huh? He really isn't Vogardian then. Oh, apparently not. The article says there's no record of him anywhere. Up until he appeared out of thin air sometime in his adulthood. Looks like he lived in the city of Corbeau for a few years before he became king. So he was a traveler? Like Fernandil? Please don't compare us to him, thank you. That's right. He did talk about Vogardians before. The way he phrased it did seem like he thought of Vogardians as people other than himself, and he said he thought of Vogard as welcoming, always willing to welcome people in, even someone with no name or no home to speak of. You should go ask the king where he's from later. Oh. This article about his fashion makes sense. Huh? From what I've heard, he does have a very distinctive hairstyle. This article's more about his armor, actually. They've included a sketch, look. Well, it's very... shiny? I suppose. Very imposing. There's something that caught your attention, though. The pattern. The pattern? On his chest and gauntlets, you mean? It's just a weird lozenge. What's so weird about that? Those are stars. Stars? What's a star? The dots in the sky. Sif and I were looking at them yesterday, remember? Oh. Sarkil here does mention his speech, mannerisms, stars, and sky-related things seem to be something he comes back to often. Stars, huh? What could be interesting about them? Stars? Is there somewhere in the house where you could find out more about them? some notes. Handwriting is so terrible you can barely read.
Does the pupper want attention? Oh, careful. You hurt your foot on the couch earlier, so you gotta... Ew, you were licking your butt again. You're not licking a bald spot, right? You don't have a bald spot? I don't have to give you medicine because of itchies? That spot's very, very licked. Okay, so I am gonna need to give you your itchy medicine. Oh, actually, it's also time for your flea treatment again. I need to get you more of that too. Okay. Yeah, I need to. Let's see. There's no fleas in the spots on you that they like to hide. I would feel them. So you at least haven't managed to get any that stayed on you. You might have gotten bitten up. I'll get you some medicine so that they don't get on you. And then, actually I think I have something I could put on the back of you yeah, that'll do. I need to give you your itchy medicine though, because it's your allergy times again.
She has chronic itchy butt. It's one spot on her butt itches every year. And if it gets too bad, I have to shave her to keep it cool so that she doesn't get a rash. Okay. Let's jump forward. Shit. It's fine. Hold on. I want there to be actual progress this episode, fellow dragons. Can't just unlock everything as much as I want to. Right, that does nothing. Get it. If I forget to grab that again when I loop again, yell at me in the comments for being an idiot. Okay, grumpy key. No time. I get why it meant there. The random encounter was spread out between floors instead of all being one, all of one kind being one. I don't know why I didn't understand that. And this will finish it. Whoa, where are we? There's a big window over there, see? What? Was there a room like this in the house? Yeah, I remember. Someone was working here, studying. They looked like... Oh, sorry, I can't remember. Dots in the sky, though. That's stars. Those are stars, right? Stars, like the king's armor. Indeed, we should look around. Globe. There's a book on Cob 1 on the table. You all look at it, Odile. A Cob 1 book here in Vogard. How rare. The title translates to Colors Through Time. Seems to be an essay about color theory. Color theory? What's a color? We don't have time for this. Yeah, you really don't care. You can go read the book about colors in the secret library if you're so curious. Pile of papers, something's written on them. Looks like a child tried to write down their first word. That is from Offer's handwriting, and a determined child. Looks like they tried to write the same word on all those papers. Pile of papers, but you can't read it. But you can't read it, but you can't read it, but you can't read it, but you can't read it. What? But you are not able to read it. What? Telescope. It's dusty. What's that? Oh, I've seen one of those before. That's a telescope. I think you could watch the sky with it? Like clouds? Like stars, I think. During the night, since they're not visible during the day. Stars? Boring. See a spot on the globe where paint has started wearing out, like someone kept dragging their finger on it. You drag your finger there too, erased. You almost want to look for the lightless paint. Big window, stars. But don't they live here at night? We left early in the morning, so it should still be light outside. I've heard it's always nighttime near the king. Maybe this is his influence? It was dark around the house yesterday, too, remember? Stars. Stars like the king's armor. Stars like the king keeps mentioning. Stars like... You should remember them. Something in you tells you you should. Every time you raise your head and look up at them, you feel like it's something you've done hundreds of thousands of times, but you can't remember any of it. You can't remember what you're even trying to see when looking up at them. The king, every time you face him, he asks you the same question. Do you remember? Remembering is not something you're very good at. There's so much you can't remember. You're a very forgetful person, after all. You can't remember basic items. You forget where you're going half the time. You can barely remember people's names. You've noticed you're starting to forget whole loops. You can barely remember anything that happened before you started looping in time. You can barely remember anything that happened before. You breathe out and unclench your fists. What you can't remember doesn't matter much right now, does it? The king? Does he want you to remember something? Does he? You should go ask the king what he wants you to remember later. Sif, you okay? Lost in thought, Sifrin? You open your eyes, smile, and shake your head. You have to keep going. Pile of papers, but you can't read it. 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 Star chart. What's this drawing for? Looks pretty good.
Not really, it's just dots on lightless paper. I could do that.
The dots on the map look like the sky we can see through the window. Could it be some kind of drawing of the stars? A map of the stars? But what for? You gently touch the map. For some reason, you feel empty. Okay, so I've looped to the same floor. Let's see what I've got in my pockets. Got the long thingies thing, the short gizmo gadget, and the sharpening stone. Applied to key knife, sharpening stone mumble, Please be sharp, 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 please be sharp. There we go. Oh, it's sharp now. This again. Good job, bud. Well then. Let's go, big paper. Let's go, giant. Crap, didn't mean to. Nice. Severin's now level 69. Everyone else is 56 and 57. Hey everyone, let's keep going. Gotta get the last bomb part, so I can't just loop forward. I mean, I can, but I don't want to change my memory without. Bomb time. They're quickly losing their shiny bind on. Okay. this fucker. Knife key glows. Yep, of course. What? Oh, I see. Notifications are in the corner and they keep getting and throwing me off. Alright, is everyone? Come on. Moving field. Wait. Okay. Once we survive his first attack, I will ask questions. Stop flipping me off, man. It looks like one of the, I guess it's just a little... Nope. Oh. Give Sif another time. Time for questions. Right. What should I remember? Every single time you face him, he asks if you remember. There's something he thinks you should know, should remember, but... Does it really matter, Sifrin? He could just be trying to confuse you. Yeah! Speaking in riddles to Bryn, stop trying to confuse him. He hasn't forgotten anything. But you have, haven't you? You try not to think about it, but... What have I forgotten? Forgotten? Oh, bright one, why? Why would you ask? Don't you know at this point what you've forgotten? Haven't you always known? Can't you see the hole that is left behind, if not what used to fill it? Don't you feel it? Its absence. The crab is he! All of it! You've forgotten it all, bright one. They all have. We all have. No one can say it. No one can even remember it. It escapes us. It will keep escaping us. Oh, why don't you remember? I can tell everything. From your accent, to the way you craft, to the stitching on your cloak and hat, to those pins you wear. You should remember. You and I, of all people standing here, should remember. Bright one, please, please just remember it. Say it. Make it real. Please. If you can remember, then maybe. What is happening? Is he okay? Something we've all forgotten? I haven't forgotten anything, stupid. Sif? Something you've forgotten. Something everyone has, even if they don't pay attention to it. The hole is left behind, something bigger than just the stars. What you're trying to remember doesn't exist anymore, but someone might still have written proof it existed, haven't they? Where are you from? Huh? The king looks straight at you. What about you, bright one? Where are you from? You flinch. You do not answer. You cannot answer. You hear the king laugh. Nothing left. Everyone throw books at him. Yep. Zone out. Bomb time. Bonnie runs in with the bomb. Bomb time. Bomb time! What the crap? Crap, yeah! Yes! Take that, king. Oh, that felt satisfying. Hit everything. Tears disappear and heal him. Zone out, yes. You've heard this before. Shit, I didn't level him up enough to get that ability yet. Okay then, I think I fucked up. Unless... Okay. Crap, that was it. Wasn't it? There we go, that should be enough to end it. So out, yes. Yep. before, as always, Mirabelle's attack brings the king to his knees. Okay, weird. Okay, I did have that ability. Good. To do your fake research? Don't tell anyone. I'd like to see his boat try to figure out for a little longer. Very excited to hear what he comes up with next. Spoonology? Bananology. Yeah, you got this. Bananology would be quite appealing. I'll miss you, Sifrin. You're a little strange, but you're a good kid. Maybe try laying your walls down every once in a while, huh? And come to Cobway anytime. Maybe we'll meet again during your travels. She's smiling at you gently. You force yourself to smile back. Sifrin, is everything? Ah! I have even more pineapple slices in my pocket. Crab, yeah. Never mind. Take care of yourself, Sifrin, alright? You nod. Sifrin, I'm not dreaming, am I? We won, didn't we? Are you sure we really won? We really won, Mira. Oh, thank change. I don't think I can believe it just yet, to be honest. Breathe with me. Promise. Sorry, Mirabelle. You all might have to hang out for a little longer. Before you forget, though, can we group hug after I speak to the head houseman? Oh! Would you be okay with it? I'd love to. You nod. You should make sure to talk to everyone before talking to Isabeau. What's wrong? It's really over, right? Like, for real? A real one. I'm sure of it. How about this? Alright. Sif, we did it! We did it, Sif, we did it! We stopped the king, we can finally get back to our normal lives, isn't it great? It is. Yeah, I said, do you remember what I said at the clock tower? I don't remember. Yes, okay. Phew. Sif? Sifrin? Look, are you both finished? Please wrap it up so we can go. There's so much we have to do before we can go back to our lives. I talked to you beforehand, Odile. Oh, Gems, did I interrupt? It's fine. It's all good. Are you sure? No problem. Don't worry about it. There has to be a better moment later. A better moment than saving the country. Ugh. Oh. Anyway, Sif, I'm glad this is over. I can't wait to go back to my old job, you know. You nod? She sees you stare and flashes a smile, you smile back. Alright, well, looking back, it's all over if you talk to her. Just a little longer. Can't go back. That's the sun outside. It's all over if you talk to her. This is the end. Traveling one. Are you done talking to your companions? Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Yep. Is there anything I can do to thank you? Do you even see me? Am I real to you right now? Real? What do you... Oh no. You sigh, it's fine. She isn't real to you right now either. You wait for her to finish. Oh, Siffrin, I'm so sorry. There's no way we can stop it now. I'm sorry. I'll be going back to when everything started. The smell of burnt sugar again. It's been following you for a while, for so long you can't remember when it started. But when you talk to her, it's overpowering. So overpowering you could throw up. I know you thought your quest was over, but yeah, can't fix it on my own. Like every time you're about to loop back in time, you feel a tug on your stomach. You usually don't pay attention to the tug, but there's nothing else to focus on right now. You wonder what that's all about. Any second now. You're back here again. At this rate, you'll know her entire lines by heart. And that's gonna do it for this episode, fellow dragons. Next time... I don't know next time. Next time, I guess we'll try to find out the name of that, I guess we'll try to figure out words. Bye, fellow dragons.